So we've got a message, but we've also got a messenger who does not like Sean Combs.
Not at all.
Can you give me some context for this clip? What's true at once here?
Yeah, there's long-time animosity, and it feels like 50 is trying to rebrand himself a little bit because he has been very open about the fact that he does not care for Diddy. He is a notorious troll. I'll tell you a very quick story. Last year, I got to work on a panel, moderated a panel for 50, which was for the Emmy consideration for his TV show BMF, and I thought surely he won't bring Diddy up because this is for the Emmy voters to watch. That man still managed to bring up and diss Diddy in that course. He did it very creatively, and he's been very outspoken about the fact that he does not like Diddy, but he also does not like Diddy's behaviors. And I think that's interesting because behind the scenes, a lot of people, even those of us who covered this, were very aware of the whispers about some of his behavior, but it took Cassie Ventura filing suit for people to feel emboldened enough to come out. And so I think it's very important what 50 is saying, because he is marking himself as almost like the spokesperson for hip hop and saying that, well, I had to do this because otherwise people would think that this is okay. And there's a lot of discussion about that, Audie, because of the misogyny in hip hop and also because of those fans who continue to this day to say Cassie did all this for money. Even seeing video, because one of their common things they say, of course, Audie, is why didn't she just leave? And
Right.
we literally have video to see the brutality that happened when she did to attempt to leave, at least in one instance. So it's really, still stirring a lot of conversation. And people are actually kind of tickled by the fact that 50 is involved. And let's be very clear, he's an executive producer, so we don't even really know if any creative control he had. But just his name being attached to it was enough to make people want to watch this, Audie.
Okay.
Ja Rule is going off online again, this time taking shots at 50 Cent after the recent Diddy documentary. You could check the full clip in the description from CNN where they discussed the drama. So Diddy supposedly sent a cease and desist recently, claiming the footage wasn't authorized, but 50 Cent revealed how he got the footage. Apparently Diddy didn't pay the cameraman, which voided the contract. Netflix ended up with the footage, and 50 Cent, as the executive producer, promoted it to #1 on a platform. The older rap beef narrative, perfect for engagement. Now Ja Rule is out here calling 50 a hypocrite. He's saying 50's always snitching, always trying to look good. Ja's tweet even mentioned that 50 doesn't care about victims and suggested he donate the documentary profits to domestic violence charities. A fan responded saying some people deserve to be called out. Ja replied, clarifying, "I'm not condoning Diddy, I'm just showcasing Herman's character," adding that Herman isn't innocent either. And now things get messy. Ja Rule brought up 50 Cent's past alleged domestic violence incident from June 2013 with his ex, Daphne Joy. Allegedly, he kicked her and damaged property worth over $7,000. 50 Cent initially pleaded not guilty, but later took a plea deal for vandalism with the domestic violence charge dropped. 50 Cent denied all claims through his attorney, saying nothing actually happened. Despite that, Ja Rule keeps putting it out there, making comparisons between Diddy and 50, suggesting that when 50 does something, it's okay, but when others act similarly, it's a problem. He even posted more alleged accusations about 50, being manipulative and abusive. But remember, none of this is confirmed. So what y'all think? Is Ja Rule just trolling, or is there some truth behind these claims? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and make sure to hit that like button if you're following all this drama. I can't convict 50 Cent just from what I see on my phone, just like I can't convict Diddy or anyone else. There's no proof, no convictions in these cases that I've seen, so I can't make claims. But Ja Rule is out here saying that 50 isn't genuine, that he's just using this as a moment to get back at Diddy. People have their opinions on the documentary, how it was presented, and all the details around it. Believe what you want to believe. I'm just here giving the facts, using common sense and logic. And yes, I do try to use both when speaking on situations like this. Let's be clear, none of us is condoning what Diddy did. That behavior is not okay. But at the same time, there are bigger things going on behind the scenes. They went after a RICO case, bruh. People moving serious weight, Homeland Security pulling up with tanks. You gotta think critically and use logic. There's more happening than just what's on the screen. Also, some claims in the documentary have already been disputed. Diddy's mom and Biggie's estate and Miss Valletta Wallace have said certain claims about the funeral and contract negotiations aren't true. That doesn't erase that Diddy has done some out-of-pocket and disrespectful stuff. He absolutely has, but it doesn't mean everything said about him is factual. When it comes to people like Elrod or Lar, I don't give them credibility. They were there when everything was happening, they were cool with it, and now decades later they're speaking out. Some of their claims have even been debunked. So take all of this with some common sense. Facts matter, documented evidence matters. Opinions, they're everywhere. But keep it 100. Just because someone's behavior isn't always right doesn't mean every claim about them is true. Let's be real, this lawsuit isn't credible. There are outright lies in it, factually proven lies. And this is the lawsuit that had all the celebrity names in it. Usher, Chris Brown, Cuba Gooding Jr., Meek Mill, all of them mentioned. Then he included a photo of some girls at a party claiming underage activity, but it turned out one of the girls was Justin Combs' girlfriend. Like, what are you even saying? And let me be clear, just like I said last year, there's no such thing as a man getting abused by another man in the sense he's claiming. If you end up in a situation with a man, you consented to it. That's reality. You can't call yourself a victim if you went back voluntarily expecting something in return, and then when you don't get paid, suddenly call it abuse. That's not how it works. Now, I get that the concept is different for women, and I respect that, but for men, nah, I'm not buying it. He has zero credibility with me. I can't prove everything, of course. I'm just telling you what's being said, but I want to hear from you. What do y'all think? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And yes, we got more videos and updates coming, so stay tuned.